Coming up on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show. Erika's calm, cool, and collected, and then when she is not,
watch out.
You have a lot of nerve.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or what?
Seriously.
Everybody stop asking me to talk to her.
Shut the up.
She doesn't want to do it.
Kathy did not want this conversation to happen at the dinner table.
I have a collection of beautiful bells.
Vodka.
Rings that dumb dinner bell in my face.
I knew that was not going to be good.
Ding, 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 ding. Your Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show starts now.
So Lisa Rinna found a bell.
Oh, it was the bell for her Belvedere. Her Belvedere bell.
Only you have the bell.
Only that's for you. Only you have the bell.
Lisa have the bell.
Vodka.
I never had a bell. That was a mistake.
This is my job.
I had some Christmas bells out. I have a collection of beautiful bells, crystal and silver and china bells. So one happened to be out and I handed it to Lisa. I said, you can ring that every time you want another drink.
And she rang it a lot.
And she rang that bell.
I'm going to pass the bell. If you have anything that you need to work out or deal with, you ring the bell. Starting with Sutton.
Well, I knew that was not going to be good.
You have a lot of nerve.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or what?
Seriously.
Or what?
I mean, it's like the title is something stupid like, if you have something truthful to someone, you need to say it at the table. Okay, that doesn't sound like a game. And it doesn't sound like a game I want to play. It sounds like war. And then rings that dumb dinner bell in my face, which is rude. And she knows it's rude. I've talked to her about this. Like, that is rude. Like, in my face. It's the most obnoxious thing an adult person could do to another adult person. And I was like, I guess I'll go first. And so I begin to go, and it gets shut down real quick.
Real quick.
I'm speaking for myself.
I have the bell.
I don't give a what you have. I don't give a what
you know what,
have.
Erika, you have to stop speaking to me like
No,
that.
I don't.
You do. Yes,
no, I
you
don't.
do.
No, you need to stop
You
speaking about
need-
my life because it does not impact you in any way.
Okay.
I knew going into this that I was obviously the front runner in the Erika discussion.
I don't buy the 3-year package. I'm not buying it.
But also, I felt like Erika and I were cool.
You be quiet, all right, Miss Small Town. I'm so worried about my motherfucking reputation. You shut up.
She's not gonna come for me. It's gonna be calm. I really did.
I have to say, it was shocking.
There's going to be a day when all of this is behind me, and I'm going to remember those who were with me, and I'm going to remember those who were against me.
Erika was literally going around to every single person at that table going, what are you doing?
Why are you all
Let it go.
doing
Let it
this
go.
to
Let it go.
me?
Honey, there's nothing that's being
I'm
done
looking
to
at
you.
all of you. What are you doing?
Almost like as if we were ganging up on her. And that's when I grabbed her arm to say, Erika, and she looked at me and she said, let go.
I can't believe there's a
let go of
single
me.
person at this table
You can let go of me.
that doesn't want to see you come out of this.
And then as the night progressed, she,
You have a lot of nerve.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or what?
Seriously.
Or what?
Or nothing.
Right, exactly.
I
Shut the
don't-
up.
It was like, wow. I mean, the table was just shocked.
Yes.
I mean, Erika's calm, cool, and collected, and then when she is not, look out.
Watch out.
These games are never good at the dinner table, especially after people have been ringing the bell.
Right.
So, Sutton, you tried to have a private conversation with Erika before dinner.
Gives us a second to chit-chat.
About what?
I want to tell you about what happened at Dorit's and my feelings on what transpired after we were all at Kyle's house.
I was not super happy being called Miss Small Town.
You be quiet, all right, Miss Small Town. I'm so worried about my motherfucking reputation.
Because I hadn't really done anything wrong, and she kind of gave me a baby attack.
You shut up. Go ahead, Crystal.
And I was angry, and then I take a couple of days. I'm like, okay, I'm angry. She kind of attacked me, but she's going through a lot. So I'm willing to forgive a lot. So we had a very cordial beginning.
Hello! That coat looks great on you, Sutton. Like it? Love it.
So I thought, okay, this is a good time. And we just happened to sit down at the same time, and she just happens to be sitting next to me. So I bring it up because we're alone. And she says to me, "What are you doing?"
What are you trying to do?
What do you mean?
I don't need to clear the air with you. You've made your position very clear.
So do you want to talk to me or not?
I don't. I have enough problems.
And I think, all right, well, obviously she doesn't want to talk to me alone. And this is not a subject that she wants to breach with me at all. So everybody else stop asking me to talk to her.
If you have anything that you need to work out or deal with, you ring the bell. Starting with Sutton.
She doesn't want to do it.
I have the
Let her
bell. I don't give a what
speak.
you have. No, you need to stop
You
speaking about
need-
my life because it does not impact you in any way.
Ding, 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 ding.
I swear to God, if I hear a bell again.
Kathy, we get to see you in your element. Holiday party planning.
You have the seating chart and everything? Perfect.
Wait.
Oh, that looks really good. I love the way you put the roses in.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look how beautiful.
That's the way we like it.
I think my whole family has an obsession with Christmas, and Kathy's always taken it to another level. I mean, you walk into her home, and it really is a winter wonderland. Every tree is impeccable. It looks like Santa's workshop in there, and she works so hard at it, literally for months. I mean, people tease me that I put my tree up after Halloween. She's already like putting it up way before that. She puts a lot
I'm
of
in
heart and soul into
September.
it. Yep.
I spend months preparing and decorating the house, and I transform it into a magical wonderland. It's just filled with lots of great food, dancing, singing, an old-fashioned holiday.
I thought it would be a fun night. Everybody was going to get all dolled up. But I knew eventually drama would ensue.
I'm going to pass the bell. If you have anything that you need to work out or deal with, you ring the bell. Starting with Sutton.
I thought enough's been said. I don't think that there's much more to say, and boy, was I wrong.
You have a lot of nerve.
Don't talk to me like that.
Or what?
Seriously.
Or what?
Or nothing.
Right, exactly.
I
Shut the
don't-
up.
I felt bad for Kathy. This was her first dinner. This was her first dinner that she was throwing, and here we go.
Listen, I've had many events be soured, I should say, not ruined, because of intense conversation. That happens because we don't get a chance to be together as a group every single day. And so when we are together as a group, you know that there are feelings, real feelings that are brewing, and those are unfortunately opportunities to be able to get it out, clear the air. I just think it could have been understand. done later. Kathy did not want this conversation to happen at the dinner table. She was very clear about it.
Let's have our nice dinner. Because when we eat, we want to
Enjoy it.
enjoy it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. I know, but I think what happened was our cocktail hour lingered. So we were all, Rinna was so drunk by the time we sat down for dinner.
This is now my second drink. I'm not responsible for whatever comes out of my mouth.
By the time we sat down for dinner, we were like two, some of us 3 drinks deep. So there wasn't really going to be, like an after dinner cocktail session. I can't even imagine how that would have gone.
Then I thought, Kathy, just if things have to be discussed, thank goodness it's just all of us and it's a small group.
Not embarrassing you in front of guests.
Well, in other words, there wasn't, 40 or 50 people here, or 200. Can you imagine?
So you and Mo celebrated your 25th anniversary.
Being married 25 years makes me very happy and proud.
Happy anniversary, my love.
I love you.
And you and Mo have shared so much of your journey with us. What's one of your favorite memories looking back?
It's so funny because looking back on the show, when I look at Portia, who was in diapers in a crib, and now she's going into 8th grade now, that she just graduated 7th grade, just being able to share our kids going to college, graduating college, and just watching them grow up. We enjoy watching that now. And I think, we've had a lot of great times on the show, traveling and trips, and we did that 70-mile bike ride, season 1 in Napa Valley, and that's something that we can always, look back at. So it has been a very fun journey, I have to say.
What has it been like, though, sharing your relationship with Mo for the past decade on TV?
Well, it's so funny to me because the things that will make me absolutely crazy, people will say like, oh my God, it's so funny, that was so cute, we love Mo.
If you look at an atom, there's lots of space, right? Electron, proton, neutron, whatever. There's lots of space. There's space. It's empty space, right? 99.9% is space. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then he's like, see, you get mad at me, just like the corniest stuff, and everyone laughs. I'm like, that's not funny. Why would you encourage him? But now I'm like, I don't care. And when I first started the show, I was so nervous about things that he would say or do, and honestly after this many years you just don't even care. You don't even think about it. Yes, he's gonna embarrass me. I think he may be enjoying this island life and partaking in some of their offerings. Jeez Louise. He's going to say things that I'm going to want to strangle him.
Denise, you want to pass me your salmon?
Sorry, I didn't know there was garlic on it. It
Just even touched it. I'm like,
I know, because I have an allergy. I don't want it.
You're a lot more chill.
Yeah, but it's
in general.
Exactly, because you put your whole life out there. So at this point, I'm like, whatever, we're just having fun together on the show now.
At Kathy's party, you called out Sutton because you didn't think that she was being honest about her feelings towards Erika.
Sutton, you said next time I see Erika, I'm going to be honest with her and be straight up. I think she's lied. I don't think she's been honest.
What?
I was a little frustrated that Sutton had such a big voice about all of this when Erika wasn't there.
I'm gonna have to tell her. I'm gonna say, I said, I'm not buying it.
And then when Erika was there, she was sort of like, well,
I will say I have softened on all of these points of view that I had.
I was like, why aren't you sharing how you really feel about this?
I think Kyle was in a position that night where she didn't want to have to be the one to tell Erika, this is what Sutton said. She really wanted Sutton to kind of, if you've got something to say, it's best to say it now to Erika.
This was about Sutton having an honest conversation with you and being honest about the things that she said with us. That's all it was about.
Sutton had a conversation with Kyle, and a far more intense conversation with Kyle.
She's already lied once. That's a red flag for me.
If these conversations are had with someone else, and then you're faced with the person, it's really sticky if you're not open and honest and say, because it will come back. It just will.
Sure. But to be honest, it felt like it was a lot of the same.
You need to say what happened on Saturday night.
Okay, Lisa, I'm doing that right now.
Okay. You've got to be a little more clear about what you said.
Tell me what you want me to be more clear about, Kyle.
Sutton was very clear how she felt. Erika was clear how she felt.
All right, Miss Small Town, I'm so worried about my motherfucking reputation. You shut up. Go ahead, please.
Don't take that out on me.
I just wanted sort of a truce between them. just to hold off. I don't know. That's always it's like at some point it just needs to be not okay, but this is where they are.
At your anniversary dinner with Mo, you open up about making your marriage a priority early on.
A lot of people can't make 25 years. I didn't even know if I could be the kind of person that could make 25 years. I made sure that my marriage was really a priority. Well, pasta and shrimp, not too much because I've already been eating too much. If I had left every time I was upset, I wouldn't have lasted a year.
Do you remember your first big fight?
What was our first fight? Oh, yes. So here I am pregnant, and I've got 2 other kids. I am throwing up. I have every ailment that they list in the pregnancy books that you could possibly have.
Of course you do.
I'm throwing up in the toilet, and it's summertime. The other 2 kids are home, and they're like, I want this, I want that. And he looks at me and he says, I feel so bad for you. If you need anything, I'll be on the golf course. And I was like, I will kill you. I will leave you. I am a hot commodity right now, and I will leave you. I called his mom, and I was so upset. I was like, what the hell? So there's definitely things he did that we laugh now because he was a kid. I mean, he was 25 when Alexia was born, so, thank God he has, matured over the years. But not completely.
Garcelle, while at Crystal's dim sum night, the conversation turns to Sutton.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Sutton really thinks for her social standing and her country club in Augusta.
We're members of the same country club.
Right.
I've never heard of her name.
Never.
Really?
I've never heard of her. Ever.
Well, I'm just hearing this. I don't know about this.
But Garcelle, you came to Sutton's defense.
I think that she misses some social cues.
I think it all just stems from insecurity.
I agree with you.
But you're
I think
close with her. I mean,
I've gotten close with her, and I feel like she's quirky, she's funny. I think she's finally getting a voice.
I think her voice is very awkward.
It didn't warrant all of this, I think, we were all curious, as people would be if you're talking about something that is so major.
The burn victim from 2010, the settlement was $12 million.
Wow.
This guy's family filed a lawsuit, and listed on the lawsuit, Girardi's accountant, the travel agent, Erika.
Wow.
And I felt like it wasn't fair that Sutton was being singled out.
You've got to be a little more clear about what you said.
Tell me what you want me to be more clear about, Kyle.
Well, you're worried about your reputation.
Of course.
Wait a minute.
I mean, look, it's not surprising. Erika was mad. I knew that. It was very apparent. You know when she's angry. Trust me.
Shut the up.
Trust us.
I feel like you're betraying my friendship right now, but please have your moment. Go ahead.
There is no misunderstanding there. Even if it's Mercury in retrograde, her communication skills are strong. So, there's no, you get it.
Yeah.